Hey, what's going on there, guys? Nick here from Absolute MTG, and today we're going to be taking a look at a fat pack of Fate Reforged. So Fate Reforged is the new Magic the Gathering set from Wizards of the Coast, and inside of this fat pack we have 9 booster packs of the set, along with some other various things like deck boxes, some inserts for how to play, and the box itself. So let's take a look at it and see what all we have inside here. Alright, so this slides out. We have a bunch of cardboard. So first off, we have a player's guide for the set, which goes over a variety of different things that the set is all about, some of the cool cards that are actually in here. There's a image gallery for all of the cards as well. And then at the very end, there is a checklist for all the cards in the set. So we have that, we'll put that up there. This actually unfolds into a wall poster. So we'll undo the glue on this. And we actually have Sarkhan there in a sideways wall poster. I think they just started doing the posters sideways like 2 or 3 sets ago, but pretty sweet nonetheless. And then we actually have our box here. So our box is going to open up. We have some more cardboard in here. We have our packs and a spin down die. We have 2 deck boxes to hold some cards in there. We have one with Sarkhan, one with Ugin on it. And then just to take a look at the box real quick. We have Sarkhan on the side. It says Fate Reforged on both of the sides of it, and Sarkhan again. Alright. And yeah, now it's time to take a look at these packs. So we have an insert here for how to play Magic. So there's a rules reference card. We also have a brick of lands from the set as well. So like 10 or 12 of each land. But either way, they do give you a nice amount of basic lands for the set. We have 4 more packs here. But yeah, we have the rules reference card, which we'll throw off to the side. Our spin down die. Where's the symbol at? There we go. We'll get some focus here on that. That looks pretty cool. Alright, and yeah, now it's time to actually open up our packs and see what we have inside. Okay, so first pack here. We have Rakshasa's Disdain, Gurmag Angler, Sultai Runemark, Abzan Runemark, Aven Surveyor, Alicia's Vanguard, Goreswine, Whisperer of the Wilds, Mardu Runemark, Ambush Krotik, Rite of Undoing, excuse me, Cloudform, Diplomacy of the Wastes, and we have Soulfire Grandmaster. So what a way to actually start this off with a mythic. So 2/2 for 2, lifelink, instants and sorcery spells you control have lifelink, and for 4 mana, 2 and split is it. The next time you cast a instant or sorcery card from your hand this turn, put that card into your hand instead of your graveyard as it resolves. We have Blossoming Sands and a Manifest token. So really sweet. Wow, what a way to start this off. So we're just going to go through quickly through the rest of the packs. We're just gonna skim through the commons and uncommons and get to the rares and then read off the rares and what they do. So our rare here is Supplant Form, so 6 mana. Return target creature to its owner's hand, put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that creature. A Jungle Hollow and a tip card. So instead of basic lands in this set, what they have instead are the dual lands from Khans of Tarkir that let you gain 1 life but enter the battlefield tapped. And instead of getting those at a 1 in 20 ratio, so people have said thus far, you can get a fetch land from Khans of Tarkir, which is pretty sweet. We have a Reality Shift, that card's really good. And our rare here is Wild Call. So manifest the top card of your library, then put X amount of +1/+1 counters on it, and X in double green. We have a foil Valorous Stance. That's really sweet. This card's awesome. And we have a Blossoming Sands and another tip card. So far, really sweet. It's really sweet to have a foil Valorous Stance. The card's really good. It'd be sweet to pull like a fetch land out of here. So we have Neutralizing Blast, we have a Woe Reaper, and we have Dramoka the Eternal as our rare. So 5/5 for 5. Flying whenever a dragon you control attacks, bolster 2. And we have a foil Harsh Sustenance. Very awesome. So four packs so far, and we have 2 foils. And we have Silmgar, the Drifting Death, as our rare. So 3/7 for 6, flying hexproof. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, creatures defending player controls get -1/-1 until the end of the turn. So it's a pestilence whenever it attacks, and on top of like whenever any other dragon attacks. So that's pretty cool. Bloodfell Caves and a manifest. And all the dragons are actually pretty cool. I like that they, the way that they actually structured this set, and the fact that they have the dragons in there. So we have Noxious Dragon, Fascination, Shifting Loyalties, and we have Shaman of the Great Hunt, so another mythic here. That's really sick. So 4/2 for 4, haste. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And with Ferocious 2 and Split Simic, draw a card for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. This guy actually seems pretty good. Dismal Backwater and a tip card. As far as the dragons go, Silmgar seems like the one that's most playable for like standard constructed. As far as just the fact that it has hexproof. Excuse me. He just seems like he would work well in like control, just where you can actually side him in post board, and he can just be like your win con, or otherwise just something that you can grind out games with. The Shaman actually seems like it's playable as well. The Soulfire Grandmaster, I want to say not as much, but the card's actually still really sweet. If anything, the Mentor is much more playable in my eyes. Deflector, we have Reality Shift, Fearsome Awakening, and a Jutai, Soul of Winter. So we have 3 dragons so far. That's really interesting. I didn't think that we were going to pull so many out of one fat pack. 5/6 out of 7, or 5/6 out of 7, 5/6 for 7. Flying Vigilance, whenever a dragon you control attacks, tap target non-land permanent an opponent controls. That permanent doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. And Scoured Barrens and a Spirit. Alright, what else do we have here? An Ugin would be sweet. We have a Mardu Shadow Spear, a High Priest, Sudden Reclamation, and our rare is Monastery Siege, and it seems like we have a foil in here as well. So 3 mana enchantment. As it enters the battlefield, choose Khans or Dragons. With Khans, at the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card, then discard a card. With dragons, spells your opponents cast that target you or a permanent you control cost 2 more to cast. Seems really good, actually. And then we have a foil, Harsh Sustenance yet again, so we have 2 of those in foil. It's really weird that we have 2 of those in the same opening in foil. And last pack here. So far, actually really good pools. I'm really happy about this. The Monastery Siege is probably the most playable out of all the sieges that we have for like higher competitive play. The second one that I would say like that comes right after it would probably be the black one, just because it drains every single turn and then you gain life as well. I actually like the black siege as well. So we have Lotus Eye Mystics, a Rite of Undoing, Pilgrim of the Fires, and our rare here is Crux of Fate. Wow, that's really good. Crux of Fate's going for a little bit now too. So 5 mana, choose one, destroy all dragons or destroy all non-dragon creatures, and we have a Tranquil Cove. So no luck on getting a fetch land this time around. However, we did get a bunch of really sweet pools. So 2 mythics out of here. We did get our Monastery Siege, which seems very playable, a Crux of Fate, which is definitely going to be playable, and some dragons as well, 3 of the dragons, the Azorius, the Dimir, and the Selesnya one, so that's pretty cool, and some foils as well, so Foil Valorous Stance and 2 Harsh Sustenance here, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the unboxing here. I know it was a blast for me to actually be able to open this. So if you enjoyed it, please be sure to thumbs up the video, and until next time guys, peace out.